Hi, today we'll be talking about the evolution of inland carp species and how viruses and bacteria affect evolution. The common carp are part of the Cyprinidae family. The family is native to North America, Eurasia, and Africa, even though the carp itself is an invasive species.
However, the common carp has twice the amount of chromosomes as the average family member of the Cyprinidae. Because of this, it is estimated that the common carp is a tetraploid fish of the Cyprinidae family. Tetraploid means it has two homologous pairs of chromosomes as opposed to the two homologous pairs of chromosomes that the normal Cyprinidae fish have. The tetraploidization of the common carp was estimated to be about 12 million years ago, which is estimated to result in an ancestor common to both Crucian and common carp.
The speciation of Crucian versus common carp is estimated about 8.1 to 11.4 million years ago.
Another species, which is called silver Crucian carp, is thought to have hybrid origin between the Crucian carp and the common carp. This is because three Hox genes are found in the silver Crucian carp. One of them are orthologous to the Crucian carp, and the other two are orthologous to the common carp. Hox genes are a group of related genes that control the body plan of an embryo along the head-tail axis. After the embryonic segments have formed, the Hox proteins determine the type of structures, like example legs, antennae, wings, or fins in this case for fish, that will form on a given segment. Orthologous in this case means that the gene has evolved from an ancestral species, in this case the Crucian carp and the common carp.
The speciation of the silver Crucian carp is estimated to be 2.3 million years ago.
Segmental duplication, which is not complete genome duplication like tetraploidization like before, was estimated to be about 2.3 to 6.8 million years ago.
Goldfish are also related to this fish since it has the same number of chromosomes and has naturally occurring hybrids.
Some adaptations that the common carp has went through over time include that it has adapted to have a larger upper jaw to feed off the river bottom,
larger scales to protect themselves, and a darker color on top of the fish to camouflage from predators. Now, let's move on to the viruses affecting it.
The first one we will be talking about is called the koi herpes disease, which is very contagious to the common carp.
It affects the common carp and koi and has an 80% to 100 mortality rate.
The koi herpes disease was discovered in 1999. Outbreaks usually happen between 16 to 25 degrees Celsius.
It affects them for life, and also if they recover, they still become carriers.
This disease spreads through the gills and the intestines of the fish.
Symptoms include bleeding gills, sunken eyes, and patches appearing on the gills.
Most fish die within 24 to 48 hours of receiving the virus. It has caused over 12 to 24,000 deaths around the world of fish.
Viral hemorrhagic septicemia is a virus that causes a large amount of deaths in many different types of fish, including the common carp in Lake Ontario and many other waterways. It is transported through migrating fish, moving fish from one area to another, and moving affected water or equipment from one area to another.
Symptoms include internal organ bleeding, skin or muscle bleeding. Some have no external symptoms at all, but others show signs of infection like bulging eyes. Some have sores, which sometimes look like lamprey attacks, or lesions, which are abnormalities from other diseases, even though they are not.
Now, let's talk about how they can evolve from this.
One of the ways they can evolve from this is by simply evolving to get an immunity to these diseases through natural selection. Another thing they can do is to start to begin to adapt to other waters and be more versatile so that they can live in other habitats where this virus is not present.
Created using Powtoon.